An increasing number of professionals, such as doctors and teachers, are leaving their own poorer countries to work in developed countries. What problems does this cause? What solutions can you suggest to deal with this situation? Model answer. In recent years, an increasing number of skilled professionals, such as doctors and teachers, have been migrating from developing countries to wealthier nations in search of better opportunities. While this trend benefits the professionals themselves, it poses significant challenges for the countries they leave behind. In this essay, I will examine the problems caused by this migration and suggest potential solutions to mitigate these issues. One of the most serious consequences of this exodus is the loss of highly skilled professionals in critical sectors such as healthcare and education. When doctors, teachers, and other specialists migrate, the country is often left with inexperienced or undertrained staff, which can have a negative impact on public services. This shortage of skilled workers hinders the development of the nation, particularly in areas that rely heavily on expert knowledge and training. As a result, the economic and social progress of the country is stunted, while the developed countries continue to benefit from these professionals. Another consequence of this migration is the brain drain, which exacerbates the existing challenges in poorer countries, leaving them struggling to meet the needs of their population. Additionally, many of these countries face understaffed public institutions, leading to a decline in service quality, particularly in hospitals and schools. There are several measures that governments can take to address this issue. First, to prevent the migration of skilled professionals, it is essential for governments to offer competitive salaries and benefits to those working in critical sectors. By providing better compensation, countries can ensure that talented individuals are incentivized to stay and contribute to the development of their homeland. Second, governments could introduce mandatory service periods for professionals who have been educated using public funds. This would ensure that professionals give back to their country before seeking opportunities abroad. For example, medical graduates could be required to serve in local hospitals for a set number of years before working overseas. Lastly, governments should invest in local communities and improve working conditions in underserved areas by offering incentives for professionals to work in rural and underdeveloped regions. In conclusion, while the migration of skilled workers to developed countries may seem like a personal choice, it has a detrimental effect on the country they leave behind. However, with the right incentives, such as competitive compensation, mandatory service, and investments in underserved areas, governments can encourage professionals to remain and contribute to the development of their home countries. By addressing this issue, developing nations can create a more sustainable future for their citizens and prevent further loss of skilled workers.